How you doing? Yeah. My name is Jason Cruz. I write for a website called MMA Payout. I wanted to t talk to you to discuss your upcoming fight Saturday, September 18th in San Jose. First and question I ask everybody is, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I'm super excited. I'm just want it to be here already, honestly. Like I've been ready to go and I just can't wait to get in there.
Excellent. This is going to be a little different because you have to, I assume you're in New Jersey. Is that where you're training right now?
Yeah, I'm in New Jersey.
So you'll have to go cross country to San Jose. Is that something that you are okay with? Because last couple of fights you've been in Uncasville, how's that going to be?
Honestly, I'm excited. The fact that it's in San Jose actually is really important to me because I'm from there. I'm from Fremont, just outside of San
Oh, that's
Jose.
right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And so I having to travel, no big deal. Like I would rather to be able to fight in front of my family that's there and my friends that are there and just in that building itself, which means a lot to me. I'll travel no problem.
Excellent. And so you're from Fremont. So will you be having a lot of friends and family attending?
Yeah, I have a lot of people that I know that bought tickets as soon as they went available. A lot of my family, my dad's side of the family lives out there still, and so they got tickets to come. And then actually, some of the guys that I wrestled with in high school, I still talk to some of them. Some of them are coming, so it's it's nice. I get to have actually people fans rooting for me, so everyone's not rooting for the other girl.
Yeah, yeah. So is this the first time will you be that you'll have like a actual huge a big contingent of fans for a fight like the other? I know, just noting that a lot of your other fights haven't been in the California area. You maybe had one or two in California, but this will be the first one that's local.
Yeah, this is the big one for me because I don't think I've had this many people go into a fight for me since I was fighting locally. So it's like the first big show that I'm gonna have people at, and so I feel like it's like Christmas. I'm excited.
Uh, awesome. So now, does that put any extra pressure on you, knowing that people will be there, or does it make you want to do much? Hearing the crowd and people cheering for you, will that make you much more energetic for this fight?
I had somebody else ask me the other day. One of my teammates was like, "Whoa, don't you feel a little bit more pressure?" And I was like, I mean, normally that would be the case, but it's made me even more excited for the fight, which is weird because I thought I stress over everything. So I figured I'd be like panic, panic, panic. But the fact that where it's at and everything, like I'm 10 times more energized and ready to get in there because it's at the Shark Tank, which is like my favorite place on the planet. So like I'm excited.
So no, 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 it's the Shark Tank. Isn't that where the San Jose Sharks play? I guess that's why it's called Shark Tank. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, are you a big hockey fan?
I've been a Sharks fan as long as the San Jose Sharks have been a team. And so like die hard used to go to the games when I lived in California, like still follow them to this day, like die hard Sharks fan, which is hard a lot of the time. But I to be able to fight in that arena, that's another level for me.
Awesome. Okay. So I will just tell you, I'm from Seattle. So we actually are going to have our own NHL team this year, the Kraken.
Yep,
So
you got the Kraken. That's
yeah,
awesome.
I have tickets and everything. So like if Bellator does an event here in this time, I will try to hook you up with tickets. But anyway,
Oh, I would love that.
yes, yes. I'm like a beginner hockey 101 kind of guy. I watch hockey as a casual, but yeah, the fact that we're going to get a team and actually an NHL team is going to be awesome. So anyway,
It makes a
uh,
difference.
it does make a difference because it's on locally, so you'll be able to see more. And I only get into NHL when the playoffs start. So I don't really watch a lot of regular season hockey,
Exactly.
but this season I
Yep.
will. I will. I will.
Now you
So
got it. Now it's
yes.
perfect.
Now, yeah, exactly, exactly. So tell me a little bit about this training camp. How would you, you had a great outing against Liz Carmouche. You fell on the short end, though. How have you prepared now for this fight against Alejandra Laura?
It's been a long year since that Carmouche fight, because that fight was going pretty well up until the third round when my hamstring actually detached itself from my
Ooh.
hip. That's what happened in that third round, about 10 seconds before she jumped on my back, and that's why I
Mm.
couldn't move my hips to be able to do anything, because I popped my hamstring off. And
Oh.
so I had surgery, and they had to put in a bunch of anchors, 6 anchors in my hip, sew it back on.
Mm.
Um, Went through the rehab and everything, basically like learning to walk almost, it feels like, because my hamstring got ripped back on. I got like a scar this big, like right
Mm.
there on my leg, constant
Mm.
reminder. And so building myself back up from that, like I was bedridden for like the first 6 weeks of it, and all I could think about was getting back into that cage, how that last fight went, what I'm gonna do better for the next one. Like my coach was like, "DeAnna, you're on crutches and you can't even sit down because you have a hip brace on." And I'm like, "I'm still gonna go to practice. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna be in the gym. And the second that the doctor clears me, I'm gonna be back in the gym." And so the second that my doctor, I had a great surgeon. Once he cleared me, I was back in the gym, and I've been preparing every day for this fight. Basically, I didn't know who I was going to fight. I just knew I wanted to fight somebody tough, and I wanted to fight somebody ranked.
Mm.
And this opportunity, and it's been pushed back. I've been in fight camp for a while because we were originally scheduled on July 31st. Had stuff happened. It got pushed back. We were supposed to fight on the August 20th card, and it got pushed back, and now it's on this one. And as much as that sucks being pushed back and having a longer camp, the fact that it's in San Jose, like I feel like all the cards finally they lined up correctly, and like this is the one, the stars aligned, we're good. And like I said, I feel great. I feel better than I have in a really long time, which is amazing, because I didn't think getting my legs sewn back together that I would say that, but it's not even an issue anymore. I'm excited. I've been
Now,
training hard for this.
Now, yeah, I mean, you've been waiting all summer long, and I mean, I hate waiting for anything, but and now obviously you probably hate waiting for this even more, wanting to get back into
Sure.
the cage as fast as you can. What do you do to buy your time? I assume there's the range of emotions and anxiety and wanting to do it, get in there right away. Who do you
Oh yeah.
talk to? Do you talk to coaches? Do you talk to your family, friends? What do you do?
I have a good support system out here. My coach that I have out here is absolutely amazing. Like, he's an unpaid therapist. Like, he doesn't get enough credit for all that I put him through. Like, he says that he hates me on a daily basis, but I think he's joking, or else he wouldn't have stuck with me this long. Like, I showed up at his gym and now I don't leave, and which is funny because, like, I was telling somebody else, like, he basically calls me a human STD. Like, he's like, "You just showed up at my gym one day and now you won't go away. You're like herpes. Like, every once in a while you go away, but then you come right back and you're just always there." And I was like, "Thank you, I think." But like, he's been really good with helping me get through everything. I have a great team that I train with at Killer Bee, which is my
Mhm.
main gym, and then I train at Dante Rivera Jiu-Jitsu, which is where I do jiu-jitsu and other stuff. So both those guys are going to be in my corner for my fight. And just trying to stay grounded. I have a lot of friends that are still in Utah, which is where I started fighting and training at before I got to Jersey, and like teammates out there and friends out there just kind of supporting me. If I have a rough day, they're like, "All right, let's talk through this. We got this." And it's been good. Like, as it's weird as it is, like the whole COVID, how it ruined everything, threw everything up in like a fury, but it really it really helped me see the people that I have in my life that actually are such a pillar, and what really helped me become the best me. And I can't thank them enough for that.
That's awesome. That's good to know you have a great core of people. Great core. So tell me a little bit about this fight against Alejandra Laura. Was she the now? Fill me in on this. Was she the opponent that you were going to fight in July, and then that got pushed back, or was is this a different opponent?
No, it's the same one.
Okay.
It's her. Because of COVID, there was issues with visas and that kind of
Okay.
stuff, and so they pushed it
Okay.
back because that's the opponent that they wanted. And
Mhm.
like I said, she's ranked number 5. You know, I want somebody that was high ranked, and so
Yeah.
she's a great competitor, and I want the opportunity. I don't want to fight, just anyone. I want to fight tough people that get myself up there in the rankings, and so it's worth the wait to be able to fight her. And she's, like I said, she's tough, she's gritty, she finds a way to win. She's got a lot of TKOs, she goes in there to scrap. And I like that challenge. I want to be pushed because that's when I do my best, is when I go against somebody tough. So
That's good. And so, do you do a lot of film study on her, or you could just mainly focusing on yourself? You've had extra, I guess, extra time to focus on her. So, is this something where you just kind of like, listen, let's just, I'm just doing me, and we're gonna get in there and do it?
my coach is really great because he does a lot of film study. Like, he has to yell at me. He's like, you need to watch tape on yourself, you need to watch tape on her. And I was like, so how about you watch tape on us and then you tell me? And like, he literally had to sit me down and watch it, because like, I'm the biggest critic even when I watch myself fight. Like, I go back and I'm like, ooh, why did I do that? Do I really look like that? Oh no, what is this? And but I had seen her fights before, because I always want to keep up to date with who's in the division, what kind of competitions out there. And so I'd seen her fights previously, but we went back and watched some other stuff. And we watched tape on her and we watched tape on myself and see where I can improve on. And so it's you have to be putting everything that you can into this. And if you don't watch tape on your opponent, you're missing a what could be a key element. You need to be full rounded with your training, and that's part of it.
Gotcha. So now, when do you head out to San Jose?
On Monday.
Oh, excellent. So the fact that you do have family and friends down there, will you be able to see them before? Or are you just going to kind of isolate and then see them after the fight?
After the fight, still have COVID, just
Right.
throwing us a wrench in everything. And so
Hmm.
we have, the COVID protocols beforehand, but thankfully I'm going to spend a few extra days after the fight out there in California to see my friends and to see my family and everything. And so thankfully I'm going to be able to do that, get some time
Yeah,
afterwards to go back to
most
the
def
hometown and see everybody.
most definitely. And so, your prediction for next Saturday, September 18th, down to San Jose in the Shark Tank. Your family and friends gonna be cheering for you and everything. How will you get the W?
First I can tell you it's gonna be a good tough fight. Like I said, she comes to fight and I'm coming to fight. I'm looking to make a statement, honestly, after my last fight, after being out for a year. I've been waiting and dreaming about this since that last fight. And I want a finish. I want, whether KO with a kick or a submission or whatever. I'm not going to give you too specifics, but I'm telling you, I'm not looking out there just to go play fight. Like, I'm looking to fight. I'm there to, again, make a statement, really show that I'm there and that I'm ready to fight. And everything that I've dreamed about for the last year, being hurt and surgery and everything, just put it all out there.
Yeah, well, it'll be a year and 6 days since you last got into the Bellator octagon. So I'm sure you want
Wow.
want to actually get in some rounds there. But I'm sure you'll take a W however it comes. If it comes in the first round, the second round, whatever. DeAnna, I greatly appreciate your time here. we will be watching, and then go Sharks.
Yes, go Sharks and Kraken. I'll give you guys that one too.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, DeAnna, for your time. Have a great day, safe travels, and we'll see you Saturday. We'll watch Saturday.
Take care.
Okay, goodbye.